Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So this could be your energy or it could be the other person's. I will read it one way, but I mean, you'll know if it goes the other way or not. So we have the glove at the heart of the reading. This is about the status. Most likely you're questioning someone's status or the status of your relationship. You may be trying to get the feel of something, of what's true, what's false perhaps. You may feel like someone is covering up, that maybe they are pretending or leading you on or taking advantage of you. The reason this is happening is because of the hedgehog. These cards came out together. And so this is feeling very vulnerable, hiding the heart, feelings, emotions, pain. You have a particularly sore spot or tender spot, a sensitive place within you that makes you feel vulnerable. So you might feel with this Ten of Coins and the Hierophant in reverse that somebody maybe went too far and crossed a boundary. But it's a feeling with the glove. It's a feeling with the hedgehog. There doesn't seem to be any proof, but yet because of the hedgehog, because you have experienced something like what you're imagining, because of that you may jump the gun and falsely accuse the other person, or this is happening to you and now you understand why they did it. Because here I see that you are remembering the past. Your Eight of Swords on the Six of Cups. You're remembering other times. You've been accumulating these memories with the world here. And so it's like baggage you're carrying that's affecting your perception, you see. We have the intellect here and the perception card here. And so the intellect is thinking, doing a lot of thinking, wondering what's true and what's false. It is how we think, how we plan, and how we solve our problems. So you may be trying to understand something. You don't have the information, but you feel because of this sore spot you have that has not yet healed, you feel like you know what's happening. And so it's needing to get a new perspective on something, needing to look at something in a new way. Something doesn't add up to you, but the reason this is all happening is because of that hedgehog. Because it's been done to you in the past and that wound hasn't healed. You feel it's going to happen again. You feel with the mice and the rat, both of these cards here, you've been observing, and from what you're observing, you feel like somebody's leading you on. But through which eyes do you watch this person? That's the question. And so the torch is here, and there is going to be a development here when it comes to getting enlightenment. when it comes to awareness and understanding. That torch is like blazing against the night sky, illuminating everything and making it clear, lighting it up. It is an indicator that what these two cards are referring to, that this will all become clear. So whatever's troubling you about somebody's intentions, it's all going to become clear. Okay, and that is shown in other cards, that this is indeed what's going to happen. You may be having these second thoughts about this accusation because you have a lot of regret, and you have that imagination card here with the daydreamer. Okay, and so this is these perceptions, or this perception that you're having about this person, and all these questions you're having, is coming from that hedgehog. I mean, it's a consequence of not having healed an old wound, because maybe too hard, too painful. It's a consequence of having bottled everything up, and it just kind of explodes. And I mean, for some, not for all, but for some, it might feel like it's a pattern in your life. There's really deep, intense feelings of regret, of grief. Um, the Seven of Wisdom, somebody here who is assessing their present circumstances to see if, they're working for them still or not. Should they put more effort into this or not? Possibly, what might they gain or lose by accepting the hand that's offered? So from what I can see, is a hand is offered. Yeah, a hand is offered, but because of the hedgehog, you may not be quite sure if you can trust in it. Because you've been hurt, and you're needing reassurance. So reassurance is exactly what you're going to get. There's adjustments that will need to be made in order for this relationship to work, and it has to be in the thought area, the way you perceive things and how you perceive them, and that has to do with that hedgehog. So these adjustments will need to be made. You perhaps didn't, yeah, with the Hierophant reverse, you didn't learn what you needed to know in the past, but now it's time to face these fears, constant suspicions that somebody's hiding something from you, because that's what's affecting the relationship. The opportunity for this relationship to see growth after a period of no growth, of stagnation. The opportunity is there. It's open for discussion, but it's like this person who has this sensitive spot, it's like they always need reassurance. And they're going to have to go and look at that, because they're always suspecting the worst is going to happen. And up to now, they did not deal with those fears or that wound. But now, I feel like this comes out. This is open for discussion. This is being discussed. Somebody, um, somebody is, you're going to, yeah, somebody reaches out now. I mean, it could be you, but I mean, it could be, it's whoever is being represented by this hedgehog. I feel like it's possible that it is this person, somebody who accused the other, may now have second thoughts about that. Um, they don't know what's true or what's false, but they are feeling very vulnerable. I feel like um, the other person doesn't want this relationship to end, but they do want this period, this painful period to end. And in order for that to happen, there needs to be adjustments in the area of the mind and how they think, which comes back to the hedgehog, and how they feel, having to do with all of these old memories, the ghosts of the past. There's going to be written communication, some heartfelt truths. Someone is reaching out to the other. Neither one of these people want this to end. And this person just became very frustrated, because uh, because they thought someone was hiding something from them. And because that stirred up a bunch of old memories that they had accumulated of fears, of experiences that created all these fears in their mind. So this is going to get a new start, but it will come to the same point again. Like, it'll keep going around until that person addresses the real issue. They may have been in denial of what the real issue was. But it looks to me like there's a bridge. So, first of all, that bridge is offered to bring you two back together. Um, it signifies that whatever was bothering you will be successfully overcome. So that is a really good positive sign for the future of this relationship. I say you, but I mean it could be the other person, you know. Adjustments, yeah, see, adjustments will be made um, to the root issue. So the root issue, the attention is put onto the root issue, and this is what is brought up for discussion. Because like I said, that other person, they don't want the relationship to end, but they want this painful period to end. And in order for that painful period to end, which is all of the swords, they need to be discussed. You need to get to the root issue of why it's happening, or why it has been happening, perhaps for a long period of time, because the Ten of Coins can indicate a long time that it's been going on. And so adjustments need to be made, and this is starting over from scratch. So there's a new understanding here going forward. And so it's true, what they say here. Whatever was bothering you is going to become very clear. There is new understanding. There is an enlightenment here with what was at the root issue. And so this enlightenment really is the bridge that will bring you closer together. And not only that, here you have this Ace of Coins. This is being held by two people, not one, two. So this offer has been accepted. This new beginning, this new opportunity has been picked up by both people. Okay? This is happening in the future. The Ten of Cups. If you're not yet experiencing this Ten of Cups energy, it is on the horizon. Okay, so, and this new start, with this new perception, it's going to turn out better than you had ever expected. This is a card of overcoming difficulties, seeing new growth after a period of stagnation. Overcoming the difficulties. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.